I hate you so much.
Alright, so as a preface to this video, Mr. Banner is 100% one of the most toxic individuals we've ever seen. His mate is a player called Goblin Goldine, and you'll see them. They're both invincible, or excuse me, not invincible. They're, I was just thinking of invincible. They are Incredibles, incredible skins. So, fun times, get ready for all that. It's like a 20-minute chase, basically. If you're impatient and don't want to watch the beginning 2 minutes of the video because it's just us starting the game, then that's totally fine. You can skip to about 2 minutes. That should be when the chase actually begins. But as you can see, we're just starting up the game, you know, going through the motions, getting loot. Nothing of interest is really happening. This is actually the beginning of the Lawless Pass as well. So for the Lawless season and the Lawless, or the particular... yeah, it was the Lawless season. Yeah, I'm tripping out. The Lawless season specifically was just starting. Like, we were barely level 15. You know, it's so early in the season. So you could expect us to do something like this, just going through the motions, not really caring, you know, just a casual game mode. This isn't ranked. This isn't anything particularly like, oh, we got to try hard. We're just playing Fortnite. We loaded in. We had just had a game. There was nothing unusual or abnormal about this, other than the fact that we came across the toxic Mr. Banner, of course, and his mate. I slowed it down by a fourth speed so you can see Mr. Banner and his mate are coming in. They basically were trying to pincer us because we did all the work getting the heist loot, also the dill pickle chips and whatever else, you know, was in there. So they wanted it, obviously. So they're now chasing. And this is the beginning of a 20-minute chase. And I wish that I was exaggerating that. I wish that that was hyperbole, but this was a 20-minute chase. And for most of the running sections where I'm just running or vice versa, I'm going to speed it up. So at this point, I was trying to get a car. I was able to get the car. It was too late because you have two people chasing. So I get revenge on Mr. Banner, but unfortunately, he puts a med mist down, which obscures where he is. So I'm trying to finish him off, but I can't actually do that because he's hiding. And I did go back in the footage after this whole game and review the footage and see where he was. But remember, this was back in February. So I honestly don't even remember where he is now. I have no idea where he hid. We saw where he hid, but I don't remember it because it's been like however many months. Like, you know, 7 months or so. It's been a while. So from here, see the mate. I was getting mollywopped. I was going to lose. I was not going to win the gunfight. I lost all my shield from the original encounter with the from the heist. So I had all my shield from that area, from that POI, and then now I'm in a new fight with no shield, and I can't loot because he's chasing me. So this is the start of a very fun time. This is the beginning, and it only goes downhill from here. It only goes downhill from here. And even specifically here, if you look very closely, you can see on the hilltop, the Goblin Goldine is switching to the main aggressor, watching from the hillside, attempting to, you know, find which direction I'm going to then continue to chase and shoot me. It's very toxic, and you will see I try to reboot 2 different times, and I was unable to do it until the 3rd time. So it does take a while, and it is a bit of chasing. Again, I sped it up as much as I could because obviously who wants to watch somebody getting chased? I mean, it obviously doesn't feel very good to be chased for 20 minutes when you can't just win a gunfight. I mean, me running for 20 minutes, I was unable to loot, right? I got 1 loot location, or we did, at heist. Then we had to fight a team that has bats and all types of, you know, good stuff. I mean, it's obvious what's going to happen there. It's very clear cut, dry. And instead of letting your enemies loot, they're like, no, 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 let's just chase and chase and chase and chase, because it's more fun, right? Quote unquote. It's more fun to just chase a target that's defenseless for 20 minutes so we can take the, the lawless shit, excuse me, whatever crap that I had, take it from me, and also take whatever else that we had, like the dill pickle, and, just use other people because you yourself are weak and you can't finish the fight, and you can't just fight legitimately, like if they rushed in the actual POI, we wouldn't have been making this video. Like if they rushed in the POI and actually fought, and we either won or we lost, there, like it's okay, like it's just a regular gunfight. These guys took it to the next level by chasing and chasing and chasing for 20 minutes. And I'm about to lose them pretty soon coming up. We're almost to the point where they are about to be lost, because I go up to the island where the Oni is, and I fly around and lose them. And then, again, this is the third attempt to reboot. I am able to finally reboot, and then we can finally loot. I skipped ahead a little bit at that point. We can finally loot, finally get some traction after all the crap that we had to experience. So you can't really see it, unfortunately, because of my viewing angle, but they were directly behind us right as I was able to finish the reboot. They are just right there, ready to go, jam-packed, and psyched to continue a chase against one team instead of fighting other teams, focusing your efforts on looting or something that might have actually allowed you to win the game. Mr. Banner and his mate decided to focus on us. So this is after a little cut where we were able to get some loot. You see we have some shield and healing. We did get a little bit of loot finally, right? Looted for the first time the whole game, basically. Ever since that first POI that we were being chased out of, we looted finally. So from this point, this is when Mr. Banner, of course, finds us again. So this is the third time he's seen us. Every time he sees us, he's like, oh, I gotta chase him, right? So he sees us for this third time, and obviously we're fed up with it, so this is how we counter it. This is the counter to Mr. Banner. We just lead them right to a team, and they have to fight that team, right? Like, we don't fight them because we're not gonna stay and fight a fight we can't win with 5 other people there, right? So we led them to the team, and we got out of there. And you will see very shortly the fruits of that labor.
Goofy! Roxas, don't let him deceive you.
Rest in peace to Mr. Banner. And his mate will come very shortly behind him. This is his loot. So we found his loot. He fell off the mountain, and that's what happens when you spend an entire 20-minute game chasing a single team, one single team, just because you want some loot that they have. You're going to chase them for 20 minutes. It might not even have been the loot. It could have been he just didn't like Jujutsu Kaisen, and he wanted to get us that bad, right? You had to chase us, and now look what happened. So very shortly, again, This game ends up in a win, by the way. We win the game, so that's the other piece of irony to this entire story, is that we win. 0 eliminations, we were getting chased the whole game, and we won. We actually won the final fight and won. And again, this is really what happens when you chase, when you're toxic, and when you choose to just not play the game. When you choose to, oh, I'm going to mess up these people's game because XYZ reason. It's just stupid. This was the layup portion and the very end of this video, where I really hope that not only Mr. Banner watches this video one day, I really hope that he specifically randomly comes across this video, he watches it, and he thinks to himself, wow, I really made the wrong decision to be toxic. I shouldn't have chased. I should have learned my lesson. I should have just, left him alone. When I lost the gunfight, I got mollywhopped, right? Lost the gunfight. He should have just took his little loss in stride, and maybe he would have won. Maybe if he focused on fighting the game, he would have actually won. That is the kicker. That is the lesson that needs to be learned from this encounter. And I've kept this on my PlayStation for months and months and months. Months, right? Waiting to make this video because it's an important video. Like, all this teabagging and laughing, this is deserved. We deserve this. We got chased for 20 minutes. This is the least of his worries, that some people are dancing on him and laughing at him as he chooses to spectate. He chooses to spectate. He could have just quit. He chooses to spectate. He chooses to engage in it because he knows that he was being toxic. He knows he was. He clearly is complicit in his own actions, and he feels nothing is wrong with it. He's probably mad that, oh, we didn't chase him harder. We didn't chase him harder. Like, you're learning the wrong lesson, which is, again, why I wanted to save this particular clip. 30-minute clip, by the way. This is a 30-minute total clip that I've edited down to like 15 minutes. So you're welcome, by the way. You're welcome, right? Nobody wants to watch 30 minutes of Mr. Banner chasing. But yeah, this is it. This is the last guy. This is the end. This is the end of the game. So we're gonna pop off, beat this last guy, and then, Mr. Banner's gonna watch the entire time. So I hope you can kick back, enjoy. I hope you learned a lesson, most importantly, to not be toxic. That is the key here. To play the game. Maybe if you play the game and you actually fight a real gunfight, you might actually win the gunfight. And you might win, like we do here shortly. So, again, I have no ill will towards Mr. Banner. I never do. This is always to troll. This is always to learn something. We'll beat Mr. Banner 1,000,000 times over. If we ever see him again, I will teabag him and we will beat him again, right? We will just mollywop once again, if necessary. So until that day comes, stay awesome, stay beautiful, and peace out.